Senka was born in the middle of nowhere, with nothing.
Jonas was your average suburban kid, born into an average suburban life.
She was always moving about. She learned to adapt. It's what made her strong.
He had this idyllic childhood, living every moment to the fullest.
She studied hard. She's focused and fearless. She doesn't even seem to realize.
He's cheerful and honest about everything. It's refreshing.
She was emancipated at 16. She knows how to take care of herself.
He tried to be a vet, but didn't quite make it. He's kind, warm, gentle, a little aimless sometimes.
I'm always surprised that her past doesn't weigh her down. I guess, good or bad. She never really looked back.
He's only ever wanted a life that he could share with someone, but he never
Never had someone to tell her that it was okay to stop, to just take a breath.
I met him a little before graduating.
She was sitting alone under a tree. She always liked being outside.
He smiled, sitting down on the grass in front of me. He said he needed help with a class.
She seemed so distant. I needed an excuse to talk to her.
He tried to trick me into a date.
She turned me down 3 times. 4th time was a charm.
We had ice cream in the park.
I spilled mine all over her. It was...
Not an accident, no matter what he says.
But it was still the perfect date.
I don't know why I let him in, but I knew.
I knew what I wanted.
I knew what I could have.
She was perfect. She was special. And that's the story.
This is the part that no one talks about.
Sure they do. It's a happy ending. Love. Home. Family.
No, I meant what happens after. The part that's all warm at first and comforting, but then it's,
Dull.
no, it's scary, terrifying. The hard part is supposed to be finding someone, that special someone, and then you fall in love, you get married. There's an entire future stretching out ahead of you.
And we have that. So what are you scared of? I'm here. I'm with you. What are you really scared of?
Of what comes next?
Nothing bad is going to happen.
You don't know that.
I do. We start our lives together. We're home.
You've never really had a home.
I know. But just picture it. I can see us growing old here.
I can't imagine myself as old.
I can.
Really? How do I look? Am I all veiny and lined? Or is Botox frozen my face?
Neither. You look beautiful.
You're just saying that to be romantic.
Is it working?
Promise me
What?
that it will be special. That this will be a home. That we'll live happily. That we'll grow old together. That we don't have to be scared.
I promise.
Morning, sweetie. Would you like some pancakes?
Sure. That'd be great. Not sure why, but today feels like one of those days where I'm not sure whether or not I'm dreaming.
Well, I know a good way to check. Still feel like you're dreaming?
Definitely. Don't wake me up.
There's no hope. It will be a done deal. Of course, you can still walk away now. No penalty. Or I can give you what you want.
This is what I want.
Ding dong.
Jesus.
Not quite. So let's try that again.
Am I supposed to be scared?
You should be.
Seems like a pretty cheap trick. Why don't you try something a little harder for me and get the fuck out of my house?
You're not going anywhere.
That I can't do. I'm here to enforce our deal.
I was under the impression you were all-powerful.
I'm powerful enough. And I think it's about time for you to get to work.
Now what?
I think you know.
Don't you think you could have thought of something a little better? Working from home is really more of a blessing.
I'll take it for the blessing it is, because this is your future now. Your personal little hell. So make yourself comfortable. You're gonna be here for a while. Welcome home.
Hi, this is Jonas. I can't get over the phone right now. Please leave a message.
Let's consider that your only warning. You know the terms of our arrangement.
Where is Jonas? What have you done?
Hey, sweetie. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No. You just startled me. Why are you late?
I had to find parking. Someone took my space and I had to walk all the way from the other side of the building. I don't understand some people. Just,
Really?
yeah, I got turned around and I had to walk all the way back to my car.
Time to play. He comes with us.
Yes.
For us. Our place. Our tool. Our little pet.
Hey, hon?
Yeah?
Are you coming to bed?
Yeah, just checking the doors. I want my life with him in our home. For us to grow old together here. Like we were supposed to. If you are what I think you are, show me you can do this. I'll accept any consequence.
What's wrong?
They shrunk my sock.
Well, you could still wear it in the bedroom.
You know, if you keep staring at me, I'm gonna have to do something about it.
Well, it's either me or the
Oh, yeah.
boiling water.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it?
Oh, now you've done it.
You've ever had in your life, young lady.
Please get up, that's not funny.
Okay.
Not with me.
Get over here.
I'm not going anywhere.
Do you think this is enough money for that writing class?
Oh, do you want me to buy you an ice cream, little boy? Delicious, but it sounds like a lot of trouble, hun.
We're talking.
They were rolling out this new technology on our computers today at work.
We'll take the writing class.
My coworkers seem to think it's some kind of spyware to make sure we're all doing our jobs, but I sort of secretly think it's a brain scan technology so they can enter our minds and eventually control our thoughts. And I can't stand the taste of your cooking. I just say I do to spare your feelings. I was kidding. Just seems suddenly lost.
Not really, hon.
Something in her
Not with
mind.
me.
Nothing.
Honey,
Yes, dear.
do you think this is enough money for that writing class?
I'm just glad that you're here. Nothing here.
Buy you an ice cream, little boy.
What else would we be?
Sure I have enough money here for ice cream.
She has.
Well, I was able to
Though
$100. I can either buy
the strangest feeling like I just haven't done this, you know? The longest time.
Support you. I must think you wrote for another.
Sweetie,
But this one's so far.
do you feel like we're as close as we used to be?
I don't know how you.
Honey, of course. I never feel like you're not close to me.
You sure?
Now put that out of your head.
Why is that so?
Cover art.
It's got a nice cover.
It's not as good as your writing.
Well, now we're talking. Well, we'll take the writing.
Are you okay? What's wrong?
Nothing. Could you give me a glass of water?
Have discovered a body in Metro City. We go to Nate Bennett live at the scene with the details.
Thanks, Jim. A suspect in several burglaries within the Tri-City area was found stabbed in an alley near 6th Street. Police are still searching for the suspect. No word yet on what...
Did you really think I'd be hiding under there?
Where am I supposed to look for you then? Where do monsters like you hide?
In the shadows. Of course.
You just pop in whenever you like?
No, I'm always here.
This is not what I asked for.
Isn't it? Look at you, you're all tense. Hey, what's the rush? You know what you need? A holiday. I have to admit, this isn't too bad. You know, the fires of hell burn almost twice as hot as the sun. I remember looking at the sunset a long time ago. It's just as beautiful now as it was back then. There was a woman there too. And we watched together Every night we'll hold hands and feel the warm glow of the setting sun in our faces.
What was she like?
No sharing. Secret and safe.
We should go.
Where are we? Is this real?
It's real. It's very real.
She doesn't know. Doesn't need to know. And you're not going to tell her. Let her worry. She'll get what you paid for. You know what a soul is worth, don't you, Amos? Don't you? What was yours worth? This one girl. She makes you remember. Then remember. Remember your place. Remember what you are. Remember. No hope. No future. Just this. Remember and just do what you're told.
Hey, Senka?
Yeah? Yeah, hun?
Senka. Where's my blue shirt?
Your blue shirt? I don't... What shirt do you mean?
The blue shirt that I like. The blue shirt that I wear. That blue shirt.
Sweetie, calm down.
I will not calm down! You spend your day with the head in your clouds thinking about God knows what.
Honey, I work too. Just tell me how I can help you.
You can't help me, bitch!
Jonas, just calm down. This isn't like you.
What do you know about me? You don't know me at all.
Sweetie, please.
Fine. I'll leave. I have to go to work anyway.
Amos? Amos, get out here!
Who was Jonas Roberts? A small-town man in a large world. A good man whose life has ended far too soon. His unbidden departure from the world brings to mind many questions of the nature of tragedy. But I hope those that love him will take comfort in knowing that his soul is at peace and that the worst is over.
I'm not walking into this blindly. Whatever you have for me, I can take. No one needs to look out for me. No one has ever looked out for me. You think I don't know what I'm dealing with? I do know.
Not a problem.
Comes in handy.
That's only a bit of what I can do for you.
Hi there. You must be Sen. We ran into your husband this morning, and he said you might be home.
My husband? Jonas? Did he seem all right to you?
Absolutely. Seemed peachy. Sweet man. Just like my Willem here. He actually brought you a cake. Here you go. For you. Just to say, here you go. Hey, neighbor. You know, we actually moved in like a week ago, but I say it is never too late to meet your neighbors. Isn't that right, Will? Oh, and sorry for just barging over here. It totally slipped my mind to get your phone number. But I still prefer meeting people in person anyway. Don't you, dear? How rude of me. I haven't even introduced myself yet. I'm Rain. Like the weather.
It's nice to meet you. Thank you for the cake. I'm sure Jonas will love it as well. Maybe we can
finish this conversation inside? That sounds lovely. I actually brought some tea. I think you are just gonna love this. Not all those coffee sounds, are you?
Wait, the kitchen's a mess. I had it.
Don't even worry about it, dear. I mean, you should see my place. I can't keep it clean for 2 seconds. Not with this little human snack machine there, huh? Where is your teapot, dear?
It's over there.
Huh, clever. All right, this tea has been in my family for generations. I mean, it's Lipton, but my family's always had it, so it's like a family recipe. Ooh, and you already have the honey. It's gonna be so nice. I know, name like Rain. I think my parents were either hippies or high. He's actually a little of both. But it suits me all the same. Why, Will here just heard the name, and next thing you know, he's head over heels for me. Isn't that right, Will?
It's very sweet. So you guys just moved in last week?
That's right. Got a pretty good deal, too. Apparently there were robberies in this part. Did you hear anything about that? Something like a month ago? Oh, it might have been that guy we saw in the news the other night. He got stabbed. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I heard about it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I mean, if no one got hurt, this neighborhood can't be that bad. So, I hear you're some kind of architect.
Yes, I am.
Wow, that must be something. Designing all those tall buildings and bridges, how exciting. You know, Will here actually teaches public speaking, and I spend my days as a spiritual psychic.
A psychic? Really?
Yes. Well, it's more of a calling than a profession, and I don't do it for the money. But I've always had this sort of sensitivity, you might say. Is everything all right here?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I get this strange sense. And there's an energy here that I've never...
Seems our smoke alarm is malfunctioning. I'll have to call the repairman.
Of course, in our case, it's usually just Will here smoking on the toilets. Hey, why don't you come over to our place? We can continue over there.
I appreciate that, but I better stay here and wait for the guy to come.
Are you sure? We can probably see him from our place, and it would be so much better than losing your hearing to this smoke alarm.
I better just stay here. I'll put on some headphones.
Okay.
They seem nice.
You know, you're here a lot when I don't want you, and then never when I do.
Do you really want Shady Cathy and Silent Bob snooping around?
No. But what about Rain? Is there a danger with her and you?
She's the biggest fraud around, and worst of all, she knows it.
She seemed to know something was up here.
Chances are something's up at every house. She's not one of the things you have to worry about.
What else is out there? I need to know what to expect.
Expect the worst.
Hun? Sweetheart?
Sweetie. I'm sorry. I fell asleep. What's going on?
Nothing. I was just worried. That's all. Are you okay?
Yeah. Lately, everything just seems like a blur. Like I'm walking through life because I have to. so soulless. Much desire to do anything.
Baby, how can you say that? We have each other.
No, of course, sweetie. That's not what I meant. In life, sometimes things just feel fake. Like everything you see isn't real. Like a dream or something. I don't know. I'm probably just tired. How are you, sweetie? How was your day?
Not too eventful. The new neighbors came over.
Oh, yeah, I read them this morning. They seem very nice.
Yeah, they're. Speaking of, you were really angry this morning.
Was I? I don't remember. I don't remember this morning at all. That's weird, but you say I was angry?
No. Never mind.
Sweetie, I don't remember anything. But if I did anything...
No, don't worry about it. I just wanted to make sure that you're okay.
I am. I'm with you.
Choice. Zero. No this. Ever that. Just let go. Let it all in. It's simple. It'll hurt. But everything hurts. And it'll be over. And it will begin.
Hey. You're up early.
Yeah, I gotta finish some work. Get a jump on it.
I was thinking maybe we could do something this weekend. Like go to the beach. Like we used to. I don't know, I feel like we don't go out much these days. You've been working a lot now and only from home. You should get out of the house. An outing would be good for both of us. We can't keep living in fear. Gotta live again. You know? Think about it at least. Babe, I gotta go. I'm gonna be late. Love you.
Love you too.
Hello? Hi, dear. Just wanted to check if you were in.
Yeah, did you need something?
Yeah. Oh, it's nothing major. I just thought I'd pop over for a second. I could really use your help with a little something.
This isn't...
Oh, it'll only take a minute, dear.
Hi, sweetie. How have you been?
Pretty good, swamped with work.
Oh, well, I can help take your mind off that for a little while.
That's not...
Oh, really? It is no trouble at all. I get a strong sense that our husbands are going to be best friends. I just feel like we should get to know each other. You know, I so hate it when you go into those neighborhoods and nobody knows anyone else. I must say, this is a lovely couch. It's beautiful fabric.
Thanks.
I met the neighbors across the way on the other side of us, the Hansons. Crazy little tyke. I wonder what it'd be like if Will and I had a child. I think it's always bothered him. I think that maybe his one regret.
Sorry.
It's fine, dear. Life can go in many directions. You just have to be sure of your path. Are you sure of your path, dear?
There is no hell.
Well, come on, let's go.
No, I can't. I really should get back to work.
Oh, it's only gonna take a minute. Once we fix the couch, the rest I can do by myself.
I really can't.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't. I have a deadline.
No. I understand. Don't worry about it. I'm sure you're quite busy. I'll just have Will help me when he gets home. I'm sure he'll love that. Okay. Well, I'll get out of your hair. You know, the neighbors said you were quite the gardener, but I noticed that all of your flower planters are completely dead. I'd love to see your flowers, and I'm sure the neighbors would too. This street is really dreary. Anyway, I guess I'll see you later, hun.
So then you must already know it's not as simple as you just ask for it and then poof, it's all yours. A beautiful girl like you could start over. Why throw all your weight behind one guy? He died so easily. So what's he really worth? Is he really worth your time? So you're all set then. No going back. You know, money and power and those things are easy to give. Greed is simple. But a deal this unique, you have to trade something big.
I'll do it. Whatever it is.
Don't rush into an answer yet. I'm just getting started.
Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
It's okay.
I just came in for some coffee.
Here.
Thank you. You didn't have to.
I know. I just want to take care of you. Who is at the door?
Oh, that was Willem. The chatterbox, that guy.
Willem, a chatterbox? Are you sure we're talking about the same Willem?
I think you have to catch him when Rain's not around. He came over to borrow the mower, but he said that he was thinking about setting up a get together, like a small dinner party or something.
A dinner party here?
Yeah. Well, I told him I'd ask you about it. He said Rain would be more than glad to set up at their place.
No, here's fine.
You don't have to. If it's too much trouble, Rain seemed more than eager.
No, I'm fine. It should be fun.
Hopefully. I don't know about that Rain, though. She says I have a strange aura around me. I don't know. Seems ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Anyway, I'll let Rain know about the party.
Okay.
These pancakes are delicious, hon. You're the best. We have everything we wanted. A home, each other. I think it's time we start thinking about a child. but I need to be strong to protect us. I hate my job, but you make it worth it. I just want to give you everything you dreamed of. A simple, safe home for you and I. I love you, sweetheart.
I love you too.
You know you're really hot, right?
Yeah. Hey, hon.
Hey, sweetie. Sleep well?
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah. Wonderfully.
Sweetie?
Yeah.
Is this everything you ever wanted?
Yeah. Sure. Why?
No reason. I just wanted to know.
Okay. Something wrong?
No. No, nothing. I want you to know that I would do anything for us.
I would too. Sweetie, I know I've been off lately, but trust me, I love you. I love you so much. You make me happier than anything in this world.
Tell me why.
Because I'm only a part of myself without him. I don't want to live without him. He's the reason that I wake up. I want to do everything for him. I'd carry him around if I could. He's all that I have. I won't lose that. And he loves me. He never hurt me or take me for granted.
That's quite something. Since you love your home so much, you should probably stay in it. But it won't remain the happy little slice of paradise you remember. You can have everything you want, but everything you want is now part of our world.
What happens if I leave the house?
Do you really want to find out?
Hey, sweetie. I think this is the place for us. This is where we're meant to be. This is our new home. I can just feel it. I know this is the place where we can start our lives. It's got a great space for a garden. I can't wait to bring you here. It might take a little work to fix up, but I know you're gonna love it.
I wouldn't do that.
Why not? So there's a force out there bigger than you?
Why do you say that? Yes. There's a few.
Like what?
It's not really talked about, but the devil and some guys under him and then me somewhere under that.
So you're a lapdog?
No. There are no souls in hell. Only demons. This is what lies ahead for you.
What's happening?
What makes her so special? You're one of us! What did we say once?
You can't help her. You can't save her. You can't even save yourself.
It'll never work. Hell is forever. Hell is us.
Hello?
Hey, dear, you busy?
Actually,
I called to check in. I don't know how to say this. I had a feeling that you might need to hear a friendly voice right now, so I just thought I'd give you a buzz. Just sort of...
Rain, I have to go. Hello? Are you sure it's him? How long ago?
She calls desperate.
How serious is it? Is he gonna be alright? Yes, of course I'll... Amos.
You will not defy us.
I'll be right there.
Let him kill. Let her burn. The perfect little couple.
Police found him. Alley near the bridge.
Oh my god. Was there anyone else?
Yeah, another guy. He didn't make it. Police say he was wanted and murdered. No big loss. Another scumbag off the streets. It's lucky your husband had that knife on him.
Yeah. Lucky.
We'll keep him another day for observation and go home tomorrow.
Jonas?
Hey. It's okay, just leave and I won't...
Jonas, oh my god. Jonas! God, please, no. My husband's bleeding. No. No, I don't know who did it. It was you. You did this to Jonas.
Things seem a little crazy these days. Are you sure you're alright, hon?
don't know if I'm gonna be up for the party.
It's fine, sweetie. I'll just tell Rain you aren't feeling well. I'm sure she'll understand.
Do you think it was worth it? Do you think we made the right choice?
What, hon?
This house. Maybe we rushed into things. Maybe we weren't ready. We were so good together. I never regretted marrying you for a second. But this house, everything has gone wrong since this house. How could I have messed this up so bad?
Sweetie, no. It was me. I messed this up.
No. This is my fault. I rushed us into this.
Jonas, listen. Do you remember?
Just a second, sweetie.
Thank God you're home. You all right, dear?
Fine. I really don't think that.
When I heard what happened, I wanted to come over, but no one was home. And then we saw your light on, and I grabbed Will, and we rushed right over. Crispy Square?
Thanks.
How's she holding up?
She's doing okay.
I'm gonna go check on her.
Let's give me a minute.
Sen, how are you, dear?
I'm sorry. I'm really such a mess.
Oh, sweetie. You don't have to worry about looking good for me.
I was just gonna call you.
It's probably why I felt like I should come over. You know, there's an old legend about a woman and her husband. She loved him with all of her heart. Every fiber of her being she poured into him. And he loved her too. They were perfect. One day, he was coming home, steps away from the gate, and the wife was on her way home as well, hands full from the store. And a man crossed in front of him, cutting a knife across his stomach. The woman screamed, rushed to get help, but nothing could be done.
So, what's going on? Is everything okay here between you and Sen?
I think we rushed it.
Starting a life together.
How do you know?
You don't. But I see you and Sen, and you're not like most of them. You have something special.
Yeah, we.
Are you all right, Jones?
Stricken with grief. She stopped eating, stopped sleeping. There was nothing she could do without her beloved husband. And then she found a book. A book that made great promises and spoke of no consequences. So she called upon the spirits of this book. Demons, really. Just short of Lucifer himself. And she made a deal.
You're a good man, Jonas. I think you've been having some problems. I can help you. Okay, Jonas?
You're a murderer. You're the same scum I am.
No. Everything's going to be okay, Jonas.
You're gonna fry.
Things were okay for a while. Anything weird she could handle. But when it started to affect her husband, she couldn't control it.
I think it's time we went back to Rain and Sen. All right?
Don't you want to kill me? Be a strong man. Look. I got a knife too.
When she realized what she had turned him into,
I'm sorry, I'll be right back.
I thought he was the burglar.
It's okay, sweetie. It's gonna be okay.
Do it. Do it now or she'll blow the whole thing. Do it. You kill her or you'll lose everything.
Jonas?
Well, this is unexpected.
Is it? Seems like it unfolded just like you planned.
Me? I didn't plan a thing. It was you who made the deal.
I didn't expect anything like this.
Would you have accepted if you did? You were given a chance to walk away, but you were so convinced, and here we are.
So how are you gonna fix this?
Fix what? The dead medium and her companion? I didn't kill them.
You told me to.
I did? I don't recall.
Why are you doing this? What happened to Jonas?
Jonas will be fine. But you and me need to talk. Last chance.
What, renegotiate?
There might be another way. Little contract breaking.
What?
We don't have a lot of time left, but as long as I've known you and seen you, I knew right away that you were special. I need you, Senka. You're coming, and if you don't leave with me now, I can't help you. But we can run away together, far away from here.
Run where?
Just anywhere. Anywhere but here. You have a proper man in me.
How can I leave Jonas after all this?
It's over. You gave all this up when you left the house. The deal is done. You belong to us now. I've only waited this long because of what I've done for you. I've suffered for you, Senka. I've suffered for you, Senka. Please, don't make me endure this alone. Don't make everything I've done for you meaningless. Come with me. You can't do this to yourself. You don't want to be like me. There are no souls in hell. Only demons. You understand now? You can't protect him.
He doesn't need to be protected. He can stand on his own. I just wish I hadn't brought this on him. Made him suffer like this.
He's weak, Senka. I waited so long for a woman like you. It seemed like you didn't exist, but then I found you. I finally found you. We can leave together. I can't do this without you.
I did this all for him. To leave now would mean that it was all for nothing. But this isn't what I wanted.
People rarely get what they want in hell.
I did it all for you.
I would have never let you do that. I never would have wanted that for us.
I know. I just missed you so much.
I killed so many people.
I know. And I'm sorry.
I love you.
I love you too. Forever.
Time to work. Welcome to the fold.
Non est fora.
There is no out.